Manali is a hill station nestled in the mountains of the Indian state of Himachal Pradesh near the northern end of the Kullu Valley, at an altitude of 2,050 am in the Beas River Valley. It is located in the Kullu district, about 270 km north of the state capital, Shimla. The small town, with a population of 8,096, is the beginning of an ancient trade route to Ladakh and from there over the Karakoram Pass on to Yarkand and Khotan in the Tarim Basin. It has become a tourist attraction in recent years. Geography: Manali is located at 32.2396 n, 77.1887 e, about 40 km north of Kullu town. The town ranges in elevation from 1,800 am to 2,000 am in the uppermost Old Manali section. Demographics: Manali is a small town. As of the 2011 census of India, its population was 8,096. In 2001, Manali had an official population of 6,265. Males constituted 64% of the population and females 36%. Manali had an average literacy rate of 74%, higher than the national average of 59.5%. Male literacy was 80%, and female literacy was 63%. 9% of the population was under 6 years of age. Climate: the climate in Manali is predominantly cold during winters, and moderately cool during summers. The temperatures range from 4 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius over the year. The average temperature during summer is between 04 degrees Celsius and 15 degrees Celsius, and between 15 degrees Celsius and 05 degrees Celsius in the winter. Monthly precipitation varies between 31 mm in November to 217 mm in July. In average, some 45 mm of precipitation is received during winter and spring months, increasing to some 115 mm in summer as the monsoon approaches. The average total annual precipitation is 1,363 mm. Snowfall often takes place between November end to early February. The weather in Manali is not stable. Etymology: Manali is named after the Hindu lawgiver Manu. The word Manali is regarded as the changed name of Manu Alaya, which literally means the abode of Manu. Legend has it that sage Manu stepped off his ark in Manali to recreate human life after a great flood had deluged the world. Manali is also often referred to as the Valley of the Gods. The old Manali village has an ancient temple dedicated to sage Manu. History: in ancient times, the valley was sparsely populated by nomadic hunters known as rickshaws. Your next arrivals were the shepherds who arrived from the Kangra Valley and settled to take up agriculture. Some of the earliest inhabitants of the region are the Nara or Nara, which is a caste unique to the Kullu Valley. Only a few Nara families are known to exist now. A Nara family in the village soil near Haripur on the west bank of Manali was famous for the vast land they owned and their practice of having rickshaws as their labourers. The British introduced apple trees and trout. The first apple orchard was set up by Britishers near Patlikal, which were earlier not native to Manali flora and fauna. It is said that when apple trees were first planted the fruits were so plentiful that often branches, unable to bear the weight, would collapse. To this day, apple along with plum and pear remains the best source of income for the majority of its inhabitants. Tourism in Manali received a boost after the rise of militancy in Kashmir in the late 1980s. This once quiet village was transformed into a bustling town with many hotels and restaurants. Transport: air. The nearest airport is at Buntar town, situated on NH21 about 50 km south of Manali and 10 km south of Kullu town. The airport is also known as Kullu Manali Airport and has more than a kilometre-long runway. Indian Airlines and some private airlines have regular flights to the airport. Recently Himalayan Bulls in collaboration with Deccan Charters have started flights on Kullu-Chandigarh Kullu sector thrice a day. http himalayanbulls.com/ Daily flight service, except Tuesday, has been started by May 15, 2013 at Buntar Airport by Air India from Delhi to Buntar and vice versa. Chandigarh Airport is the nearest international airport. Road: Manali can be reached from Delhi by National Highway NH1 up to Chandigarh and from there by National Highway NH21 that passes through Bilaspur, Sundernagar, Mandi and Kullu towns. The road distance from Delhi to Chandigarh is 260 km and from Chandigarh to Manali is 273 km. The total distance from Delhi to Manali thus is 533 km. Buses ply heavily on this route and are available from all major bus terminals. Rail: Manali is not easily approachable by rail. The nearest broad-gauge railheads are at Chandigarh, Pathankot, and Kalka. The nearest narrow-gauge railhead is at Jojindanagar. See Bilaspur Mandi Railway for the proposed railway line through this area. Gallery. Further reading: Verma, V. 1996. Gad of Daulator, A Transhumant Tribe of the Himalayas. Indus Publishing Company, New Delhi. Handa, O.C. 1987. Buddhist Monasteries in Himachal Pradesh 03-5. References. External links: Manali information, Kullu Manali Hotspot Hub.